Hi, it's Kai. G'day guys and girls. Welcome back to what would have been part 2 if I didn't have an issue with my recording earlier today. So, welcome back to part 2. If you're following along, you probably realize that we're starting off in a little bit of a different location as compared to where we left off in the first video. I'll just give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what I did. So, I went and took some intel, completed a intel pickup for a story mission over here, there was a fuel plane over here, and I went and did the story mission for FOB Armadillo. Now, I did record that, however there was an issue with the recording whereby it wasn't picking up any game sound, so it was just silence with me talking. And as much as I'm sure everyone loves listening to me talk, game sounds are a little bit more interesting. But with all that being said, I'm just going to pick up where I sort of left off. I'm re-recording this for you guys now. I didn't do too much, so we're just going to continue on. So for this video, I'm going to probably pick up a few more resources. I want to get a little bit more points into stable aim, because I'm hoping to run a sniper spec eventually. I do want the grenade launcher for my assault rifle, and all that sort of good stuff, and we'll see if we can, we'll see if we can knock out a few more story missions as well. So, with that being said, let's get on into it. Take the SUV.
Buckle up, people.
You guys want me to? I'm sort of toying with the idea of turning off AI teammates. It'll make it a little bit more difficult for me, but it will force me to think a little bit more tactically and take a little more care when approaching bases. But we'll see how we go. Let's go ahead and do... I'm going to get the intel cache over here. Figure out where some supplies are. And hopefully... This is actually a story mission, but it's also a supply convoy, so they'll make their way along this road here. So hopefully by the time I get down to the farm, the supply convoy will be about here and I can set up a little ambush for them. Sort of kill two birds with one stone. Do my best not to drive off a cliff. I apologize for the janky steering. I am playing on a keyboard and mouse, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to make those smooth turns, which I would have loved to see. But unfortunately, I can't stand playing with a controller. It just feels a little bit too constrained for me. But we'll make do. Do my best to book it along this road as fast as I can. That way, I have enough time to prepare that little ambush for that story mission convoy. Oh boy. Haha, I'm Tokyo drifting! Take cover and whip the drone out and see if we can spot these guys.
Marking a captain. See a second target.
I did turn off a few HUD elements. If you haven't already noticed, I turned off crosshairs and enemy tagging, so that'll also make it a little bit more tricky. I'll try and take it a little more slow. I also turned off sync shot. Just the notification.
I got a third.
Moving to position.
One.
I need to get to a better
Two.
position. Got
Yeah.
the target. Ready to engage.
Excellent.
Target eliminated. We poked the hornet's nest. We're cool. We're cool.
Ooh, crap. There he is. Sprint around the back of this building. We're just trying to get the intel cache. Get in and out.
They've seen us.
Sprint, sprint, sprint. keeping an eye out. Ooh. Right. Oh, Brad. Oh, nice.
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Also, if you guys didn't know, playing on Ghost mode,
They could pay us back later.
it restricts your ability to reload and retain ammunition. So if you have any spare rounds left in a magazine, you'll actually lose those unspent rounds, I should say. So, kind of forces you to be a little bit more disciplined with your ammo spending. I think I took out everyone going back over here. We'll just check where that convoy's at.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat.
Awesome, my plan's working out
If we help him
nicely.
turn things around, we'll be able to counter his support in the future.
No need to suppress the weapon. I need to get up here ASAP. Coming up. My usual plan to deal with convoys is to just try and pick off the driver of the resource truck, and then I'll loop back around and deal with enemies as they go. Driver.
Firing.
Retreat back into the trees a little bit, hopefully not take any more fire. Take some cover. Oh. I'm so used to playing with target markers. Even if I spot them with the drone, it doesn't really do anything. So there's apparently two behind the truck. We're gonna go wide here. Unfortunately, it's pretty much impossible to attack a convoy stealthy. So in these instances, I'm going to be breaking my little stealth rule. But we'll try and flank them. At the moment, they don't know where I am. I'm going to cross this road here. Try and come around wide behind them. Like those two guys have moved on. Maybe we can just get in and out. Anyone? Can't see anyone. You can break through the truck.
Objective secure. It's clear out. We'll pass word to the rebels
Awesome.
and get the radio gear.
Pakatari's got some brass ones. I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take him.
I am going to take this truck.
It's worth
Hang on.
Let's get it done.
They're on my team. I'm just going to take this truck and sort of abandon my guys.
Hang on, I'll drive.
This truck's fantastic to use as a battering ram. So, probably drive this around. See, battering ram. Let's pull over here and just have a quick squiz at the old TAC map. Right, what do we need? So we got El Polito's sports car and Rebellion Rising. Now, Rebellion Rising, I love using a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher, 5-speed sync shot, bullet resistance. Definitely want bullet resistance. So we got binoc zoom. Yeah, why not? Right. Go off and do rebel radio, though I am definitely going to go and steal that helicopter. Because I'm not driving all the way up there. It's going to take 2 kilometers in this thing. It's going to take forever. Take drift. Ooh, weapons box there, so I'm going to attach my grenade launcher now. Supply. Go underbarrel. Use the M203. There is a second grenade launcher, the standard grenade launcher As far as I'm aware, there's no difference in how they handle any more damage, anything like that. So we're just going to go with the M203. Out of the way, moo cows.
Sure are a lot of lights.
Right.
Switches up
Punch
here.
it, man.
Come on. Right, let's go. Whenever they released this game, a couple of years ago now, it's still a fantastic looking game. It's kind of hard not to stop and just even just look for a second at the scenery. Right, we're gonna put her down here. We're not run into anything because I want the rotors. And now I know.
Look alive. We got company.
I'll swap to the proximity mine. Now I know occasionally there can be a sniper that pops up there and a target that runs through that building. And I'm just trying to set myself up with some defense. It's just that one. It's the lieutenant, that's not a big deal. Alright.
Dig in. The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
Got some hostile activity. Okay, we're still
I
good.
can get back up to my vantage point before those cars get here.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
Crap.
Hey, Rattle,
Grenade launcher.
engage.
Right.
That emitter's getting fucked up, man.
Anyone attacking the emitter? Switch back to my rounds. Aha! Some more ammo, I'll replace that mine for now. Alright. Ooh, what was... Oh, there's a car over there. Right, that initial assault's out of the way. That's normally the bit that gets me. See if I can hit this guy. Oh! Awesome. 30 seconds on the emitter.
Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
Hello. Ow. Oh, civilian.
Target got his message out. That should get his people stirred up.
Ah, beautiful.
Well done, compadre.
Mortar strike. That
My
will
speech was
probably
heard
come in
all
handy a
over
little bit later on.
It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Just gonna get out of here. I'm not. I'm gonna take cover.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information
Whoops.
on Yuri and Polito.
Oh no.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than
Where
give
are
a
they?
man up to the cartel,
This is so
the
much more
villagers
tricky.
hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the
Alright, let's just get out of here.
Fuck. My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Kulta now.
Oof. Alright, now we're a little bit more safe. Let's plan our next move. Kulta is up there. But resource truck. I want to take those rebel ops as well and the vehicle delivery. I'm just going to take all the rebel ops. We'll do the story mission first.
The village of Kulta might have valuable intel on Yuri and El Polito. Rescue him from the cartel and find out what he knows.
Kulta is still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here. Damn, haven't seen anything like this since I was in a sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell. Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Alrighty, this is the chance to do a stealth mission. Get him out of the way. I'm just going to try and go in the back of the church here. That's where our target is, and there's no reason for me to try and attack the entire village if I can just get away with it.
I got eyes on a sniper.
Man. We're okay. But the only entrance to the church is just around the front. I get away with... Turn around. Right, I'm gonna move in nice and quietly. Just check the drone up, just have a quick look around. Not that I'm gonna be able to mark anyone, but we got one target out front, 2 targets by the car there. Should be able to skirt around that front door and get in there nice and quick. And then just get out. Yeah.
I got one narco near the ruins.
Oof, that bloom.
Hey, abre la puerta, compa. Open the door.
Get back
You
before
okay,
they make
hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was quiet, out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
Alrighty. Let's poke our head at the door real quick and make sure there's no one action left. Alright. While they're being distracted, I'm gonna make a break for the helicopter and just try and leave. There's no reason for me to hang around.
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss?
Just run for it. Cool. Thanks, Scarecrow. Right. Let's go over there and get some more comms.
You really ought to let me drive.
I think that went quite well.
Opening fire.
As I say
We got
that,
more tangos rolling up.
it's almost picturesque looking out over the horizons and the rolling hills. That fog just makes it look fantastic. It is a very nice looking game, no matter what you think. It's hard to argue. Put this one down in the field, just here. Right, so I've got 12 rounds left in the magazine, and I'm set to burst fire still. Which means...
Heads up, hostile presence.
all more
Eyes on
troops.
2 Sicarios. The soccer field.
Have a quick look.
Number 3. That makes 5.
The key to these resource missions is taking out the captain, or the pilot. Generally the guy with a headset on. If I can take him out first, that'll stop him getting in the helicopter and running away with my supplies. Risk of revealing myself, I'm just gonna kill the pilot.
That was fucking close.
Yeah, not too bad.
I think they found their pal.
Let me go ahead and clear out this base. I don't want to get shot at as I'm leaving. Let's see. Where did he go? Alright,
I think that's all of them.
grab a resupply, we'll grab this intel. Can always use some more skill points. Looks like I've got most of them anyway. I know there's a bonus medal over here, so that's going to give us a little bit more bullet resistance, hopefully make us a little more tanky, a little more resistant to damage. And that's going to help out plenty if I decide to turn off AI teammates. Righty.
I'm good. Crank it.
Back to the drop-off point. As far as assaults go, that went pretty well, I think.
Good work. You can
Right.
leave the chopper here and the rebels will pick it up.
I think that was a pretty successful mission. Alrighty guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment letting me know what you did and didn't like. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers!